Hello everybody, this is Liz from Chili's Hand-Dyed Yarns and I welcome you to my house in Athens where I live with my cat Sushi. And I'm very excited and a bit nervous because tomorrow very early in the morning, actually, or very late at night, I'm taking a flight to go to France. Because this weekend is Le Ch'ti Bazaar and then next week I'm going to Barcelona. But I wanted to do a little podcast, so in between what I finished, because I finished the project and I also cast on something else and I can show you a bit of it because it's a test knit, but I'm very excited. I also wanted to do a call about the Evenfold sweater, as you know, and I wanted to do a call. I wanted to do a podcast for the call for the Evenfold sweater, so I just recorded that for that to be just one thing by itself, and then the more chatty podcast episodes over here. So how are you? What are you doing? What are you knitting? Oh my God, I'm so sorry but I will be doing like lots of weird gestures about my back because the last 10 days have been very difficult from the physical aspect. Lots of pain in especially the upper and middle back. I've been to a chiropractor. Is that the name in English? I'm not sure. He's amazing. I've been twice and I'm much better, much better. And for it to be even better, I should be going 2 more times, but I have to leave. I have a plane to catch. Yes, and a Monstera leaf to tell me, everything's gonna be good. Yeah, I think so too. The other thing that doesn't help is that I had to move so many things because preparing boxes to ship to Barcelona. Now I have to prepare my luggage for leaving, but it's gonna be okay. Yes, it's gonna be good. Yeah, well, either that or you might find me somewhere not able to move. Let's hope not. But yes, so let's and also it started here to be a bit more cold, so it's 15 degrees, which is not that bad, and we have sun, which is really nice to see. But when you go outside, the wind blows, and with it blows your mind, it blows your everything. Yes, I just shrivel. It's super cold for me, at least, because I just can't stand the cold weather, and which is okay. I have my layers. It's good. But why am I saying all that? Because the project that I finished has no sleeves. So that's why I'm wearing this cardigan, which is super warm. And actually, it's also a design from the cardigan is also a design of the same as the design that I finished, which is so funny. Anyway, I didn't even do it on purpose. I just wore my finished project and I was like, damn it, I'm going to be cold. Like, where's the cardigan? And then I fetched the warmest cardigan of all. So it's the cardigan is from Camilla Vaud. I don't remember the name. I think it's a Magnolia, but the chunky version. So it's DK with mohair, and it's actually the DK, which is a very light green, Suspicious Minds, with Valar Morghulis, which is a green with a bit of yellow, and from time to time you can see some stitches that have yellow. But I have finished this baby. Woo. So there you go. It doesn't have sleeves, but I wear a t-shirt. And I think that's how I'm going to be wearing it because, come on, I'm not gonna wear that like that. So it is cropped. I would have preferred it not to be as much cropped, but with these high waisted jeans, it seems fine. I'm sorry, I don't have enough room to show you and my face, and I haven't taken even pictures of it. So it is the Grey Wrap Sleep Over. And as you can see in the picture, I will put a picture. It has 3 colors. I had 4 colors. I had 3 minis, the dark green, the blue, the yellow, and then I had 100 grams skein of this red. And yeah, I went to have my contrasting first color, the green, and then I wanted to have the yellow as much as up. And I could, but I thought it would have been weird because I wouldn't have enough. Yes, I just continue with the blue. So it has a bit of a change. In the beginning, I wasn't so sure how I felt about it. And I think it always sets me a bit more when I sit through a camera or on pictures. And I think it's not that bad. It's actually pretty nice. And with the dark jeans like that, yeah, it's quite well. So the yarn, what yarn did I use? I didn't use my yarn. Ooh. So for whoever knows, follows this podcast, they know that the yarn, I got it from the festival that I was, which was Bière Hélène. And the yarn is from Maison Corlaine, and it is their Fisherman base. And my cake is not a cake because I was at my mom's and we don't have over there, how do you say it, a winder? Yeah, I should probably try and find one for her. And yeah, that would be a nice Christmas gift. Anyway, let's hope. A winder and a skeiner. She doesn't have that, so maybe I should get that for her. That would be really nice. And so this is what I'm left of the 100 grams. And from the minis, I have just this piece of blue and this piece of yellow and nothing from the green. And yeah, and it's the Fisherman base. It is 50% Corriedale and 50% mohair, so it's quite warm. And it is I don't remember how many meters. It is slightly, yeah, it's 100 grams 400 meters, so the perfect mohair. The perfect fingering. And yeah, so I really like it, and I'm very pleased with it. Yeah, very, very pleased. Yeah, I'm gonna try and take a picture, and I will give it to them over on the festival so they can show it to people. And yeah, I hope they also like what I did with their yarn. And I'm very excited because I actually got the yarn end of September, and I really wanted to try the base, and I really loved it. It's very enjoyable, it's really nice, and I think the color work made me really want to go with it. The only thing that I didn't like about the pattern, it is that it is bottom up, and that's why, yes, that's why I couldn't manage where it would go a bit lower. If I had to choose, I would have done not that much, but 2 or 3 centimeters more, just that. Yeah, because when you sit, you see it has the tendency to go a bit more up, which is not that crazy, but come on. I might have done the second size, but I was very worried about having enough of the contrasting colors because I didn't have 100 grams. 3 minis, it is 60 grams, and as it was a bottom up, I was a bit worried. If it would have been a top down, it would have been different because I could have, you know, just go. And also, what I would say that I don't like in Scandinavian designers. I'm sorry, I don't want to put everybody in the same, you know, basket or anything, but lots of times they're saying the grams that you need, and they don't say the meters. Because okay, she's saying that you need 100 grams from one for each of the colors because she uses 3 colors. But come on, from the contrasting color 1 and contrasting color 2, you don't need you know, the whole skein. And if you see on her sizes, all the sizes needs the same amount of grams. Yes, because you have enough in that yarn to have. But if I'm not using the same yarn, how can I see approximately how much I need of each color? Like if I'm using leftovers, for example, not even another, you know, another yarn. Maybe I had the same yarn that she used, but I didn't have a whole skein. I think it's a pity to not have this information, and I think that information is very valuable. So yeah, if at some point Scandinavian people, I'm saying it for them mostly because that's where I see that they mention grams and not meters, and like, come on, you can do the addition, no? Am I bad? I don't know. I'm sorry if I'm offending someone, or if maybe it's a traditional thing, like, you know, you go to the store and you just talk about balls of yarn, you know, like I need 10 of them, and not also the meters. Anyways, other than that, it was really enjoyable. I loved it. The color work is very easy. It's like maximum 3 stitches of one color and 1 of the other. Yeah, or maybe, yeah, because it's a color repeat of 6. Yeah, so it's really, really, really nice. If you're new to color work and you're not scared to go bottom up, or if you have, you know, you have enough yarn, just go with it. Like really, it's a really cool pattern. So there you go. And I have a big cast on that I did, and some of you saw them in my stories, and the cast on needed 5 needles. Yes, like 5. And so it is a test knit that I got into very excited. I chose my colors very excited. I got the pattern very excited. And then I had so much work. And because she was using this cast on, I could understand that, first of all, I've never done this kind of cast on. So exciting, I'm gonna learn something new, but I need to be focused. So one day I was at my parents' house to see my nephews and all that, and I had taken some labeling to do with me, but of course I forgot my label maker, so I couldn't do the labeling. But it was the perfect time to do this cast on. And it took me just a bit more than an hour to do the cast on. And thank goodness that apparently many people were confused. And so she did a step-by-step with pictures to understand the process, because usually it is a cast on method that people use in double knitting techniques, and usually it is with 2 colors, but we are doing it with 1 color. So it was nice to understand with the 2 colors, but then you were a bit confused. Okay, and how am I gonna do that with 1 color? But it's just the same. But you had to cut the strands to long tail caston with one strand neat-wise, and with the second uh, with the second tail to cast on pearl-wise, which I had never done, and it's like really cool. And then alternate those two steps, but it takes so much time because you have to take one and then the other and then the one and then the other. Why does she use that technique? Because then she divides all those stitches into needles, and so you have the two ends, and it's on the shoulders. So you have one shoulder, the second shoulder, and then she puts the two, the half of them into, and then the other half into other needles. Anyways, and it's very interesting, it's really cool. And then you won't have a seam over here, and then you start going down, and then you go down in the back, and then but she joins it immediately. And and you're going to tell me, so when are you going to have holes for the sleeves? You will have holes over the sleeves when you will have enough to stick. Oh my god, yes, I know, I will have to stick. I have never done a stick before, and I'm gonna have to do it, which is great because I wanted to, I said last year, okay, next year I'm gonna do something with a stick. I never imagined that that will be the time, but here we are. So the pattern is the sweater. We can show it because she has already shown it over her Instagram, but I don't want to show it again. I have so many pages with this pattern, I'm telling you guys. Anyways, but it's great. It's really fantastic. Okay, there you go. A small picture of the sweater. It's going to be called the Iris sweater over here. And it is a pattern by Trine Anneli. And I have many colors. I'm not gonna show you my colors. I'm just gonna show you what I've done so far. And I decided to be traveling with it. Oh my God, I have no idea if I'm gonna be able to just work more on it. But yeah, my God. Anyways, there you are, the beginning. So, and it just goes, you shape the neckline also as well. And over here you can see from one end and to the other side, it is the sleeves. So there, over here, I will have to cut. And also, I will have to cut the front for the neckline. So also over here, I have, you see these little vertical lines? It's where the stick will be. I am telling you, I am excited, but also scared because in this bluish color, which is H2O, I used my base Psyche, which has silk. So I'm a bit worried that the silk is going to be slippery, but yeah, I'm very excited. So should I show you all my colors? It's crazy. I have a picture with all the colors, so I'm gonna show you that. And I'm crazy about it. I'm very, very happy with it, with my color choices. I can't wait to have a first repeat to show you. And yeah, so that's kind of it. I'm very excited, and I hope you will be too with me. And if I do the stick, I'm gonna try to take a video. I'm not sure what to take a video of me doing the stick, or a video of my face doing the stick, because I think you've seen many people doing sticks much better than me, but I think my face is gonna be funny to see, like, oh, I'm freaking out, oh, I'm losing a stitch, oh my God. Anyways, we'll see how that goes. I'm already anticipating the panic, and I'm looking my vest with my cardigan, and I'm like, damn, this looks nice. yeah, I'm very happy with myself. Anyways, um, okay, so a bit on the more sad news. Beginning of this week, Deccan passed away, and yeah, I don't know what to say after that. So I just did a story with a picture of us holding hands, which is a very old picture, and with a goodbye song. Some of you understood what that meant, some others not really. And some others criticized me a bit that I didn't do a post about her passing with pictures of her and all that other people do. So for me, death is a part of life. She was sick the last years, quite heavily, and she was taking cortisone. She had great ups and she had great downs. I'm very sad that she's not here with me anymore. I have difficulty to talk in the past tense about her, and her passing is not for me to share it with everybody. It's something more personal of a journey, and because she's a part of me and a part of Trelise as the first mascot in Trelise's life, I wanted to share something, but in my own way and right. And so I'm if you're disappointed that I didn't do a bigger post about that, well, be disappointed. I'm not gonna change that. Otherwise, thank you so much for your kind words. I appreciate it. And we'll see what the future holds for the pets of this household. But for the moment, it's going to be me and Sushi. And it's not that bad. Yeah. So I'm not really ready to talk about it either. And so I think we're gonna close this podcast over here, and I thank you very much for watching this episode, for being a follower. If you're new, welcome, and I just can't wait to see what you're making and sharing, and just share with me what you're making and might give me ideas, or if you are anticipating the sticking part of this sweater that I'm doing. And take care, and say to your loved ones, either pets or humans or whoever, or trees or plants, that you love them, that you appreciate them for who they are, and and encourage them to be their better selves. And you too. Lots of kisses, and take care. And never forget, color is power, fiber is our weapon.